is Prachi Joshi from Department of Pharmaceutical Technology. Today, we'll be learning about mucoadhesive system or mucoadhesive drug delivery system. Now, before moving forward, please do like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel Pharma Ignite. Now, what is basically mucoadhesive system? Its alternative name is bioadhesive system. Using bioadhesive polymers by hydrating them, and hence you can fix them on a targeting site or at a particular region where you can have both systemic and local effects, where we can avoid the GI tract fluids, or you can even say that we can avoid first pass metabolism. So it is advantageous that drugs degrading in the GI tract, or you can say the drug which are going to first pass metabolism, this is an advantageous drug delivery system. Now, what are the major advantages? First is it is flexible. Drug can stay for a longer period of time as it is hydrated and it is sticking to biological membrane with the help of polymers. Second is easy administration and rapid inset or onset of action. You can increase the patient compliance, avoid first pass metabolism, maximum absorption due to close contact. As the contact is very close between the drug and the biological membrane, you can ensure that there is maximum absorption. Now, there are certain limitations associated with bioadhesive drug delivery system. So, first one is drugs which are unstable at buccal pH cannot be delivered through mucoadhesive drug delivery system, and specifically buccal route. Next one is bitter or irritate. The mucus or you can say when there is an unpleasant taste or odor cannot be administered through the buccal cavity. Another biggest problem is eating and drinking. This can be restricted. The next one is drugs are absorbed by passive diffusion only. There will be no active diffusion. Next one is only small dose of drug can be administered. Now, moving forward, there are different sites for oral mucosa. There is sublingual delivery. Now, what is the sublingual delivery? It is the delivery of drugs via sublingual, below the tongue. Next one is buccal delivery, as you can see. It is in the inner lining of cheeks for giving the systemic circulation. Even sublingual delivery is the systemic circulation. Local delivery. Now, in case of local delivery, when there is ulcers, fungal conditions, or periodontal diseases, you can keep it in the buccal mucosa and can have a local effect also. The first two, that is sublingual and buccal, both, if you are keeping under the cheek, then you are getting the systemic effect. When you are going for ulcers, then fungal conditions or periodontal diseases, you can have direct local effect. Moving forward, how is the permeability of the drug through buccal mucosa, or you can say what is the route of drug absorption? First one is transcellular, second one is paracellular. Now, what is the meaning of transcellular? Intracellular, passing through the cell, and paracellular is passing around the cell. This is a major difference. Now, penetration across the buccal mucosa has been reported mainly by the paracellular route only. Next one is theory of mucoadhesion. First one is electronic theory. Second one is Becking theory. Third one is absorption theory. Fourth one is diffusion theory. And fifth one is fracture theory. Now, first, electronic theory. The word itself tells you there is a transfer of electrons among the surface, resulting in the formation of electrical double layer, giving the rise of attractive forces between the two. Now, next one is wetting theory. As I told you, if two substrate surfaces are brought in contact together, in the presence of the liquid, or you can say moisture, they will hydrate and there will be strong contact with each other. Next one is absorption theory. Now, it possesses the forces, intermolecular forces such as via, you can say, hydrogen bonding, van der Waals force of attraction, or van der Waals forces, you can say the adhesion or adhesive interaction among the surface increases. And this is how the mucoadhesion can be brought. Next one is diffusion theory. Diffusion is mainly of polymer chain. The presence of the substrate surface across the adhesive surface, and thereby you can say networking of the polymer structure will diffuse inside the biological membrane and have a strong contact with each other or intimate contact with each other, giving the rise to mucoadhesion. Next one is fracture theory. Fracture theory means what? Maximum tensile strength developed for detachment of buccal drug delivery for mucosal surface. This is mainly used for analysis of it. Next is mechanism of mucoadhesion. Step 1, wetting and swelling. As I told you, polymers spread on the surface of the mucosal membrane and develop an intimate contact. Okay. Then swelling of polymer occurs because of the component of the polymers have affinity for water. So they will soak the water from the surrounding of the buccal cavity and will have wetting, and then it will have the swelling of it and then have the intimate contact. Next step is, in this step, as you can see the figure, the polymeric chain which is involved and the mucosal polymer chain will intermingle with each other and entangle to form an adhesive bond. Strength of the bonds depends upon the degree of penetration of the two polymeric groups. Next, third one is the formation of weak chemical bonds when entangled with the polymeric chain. So first one, there is constant stage, and then it will go to consolidation stage, where the secondary interaction will take place through hydrogen bonding and van der Waals force of attraction. Now, the question which you can learn here is define mucoadhesion and give advantages and limitations. Then explain theory of mucoadhesion and give its mechanism. So thank you and have a great day.